have chosen wise.
Your target in Chantilly, cruising past the dinos, the turtles, Woody and Buzz. Over here at Star Wars, lots of Mandalorian. There's the troopers and stuff that we've been seeing. Out to lots of Mandos, lots and lots. Little metallic Boba Fett and R2s. Glamour shots Padme. I can't. Acolyte. And more Padmes. Boo! Star Wars action toys are 30% off. So that's kind of cool. We got the small AT-AT. They don't have the, oh, they do have the large one from the new movie, which comes out in a couple of weeks. And some more Black Series, Leia and some Game Reverse. Not too much happening in wrestling. Let's see. Jimmy Hart, Stone Cold. They got the superstars, Jesse the Body, Stone Cold, which we got the Chase version of that. Ron Simmons, I don't see anybody crazy. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Mr. Fuji. Kurt Henning's on sale. It's all Fuji. Oh, Fuji all the time. All right, still have the Piper's Pit. Let me see if let those people clear the aisle. Cruise past the Pops, the Beyblades, and oh, look at this. Well, first we'll start up here. Here's one of the $10 Masters. And that's Skeletor. I know my friend Ed, Rebels, Reptiles, and Games, picked this up. Check his channel out too, but there's one. Okay, and look right below it. Here is some of the Chronicles. So that's Triclops, right? Look at him. Barcode. Oh. Skeletor. Nice. Who else we got? Trapjaw. This might be a whole wave. I don't know. I think that's He-Man behind it. Let's see. It is. Take a closer look at him. Okay. Does it show? It doesn't show the wave. But, I'm not sure I'm going to be in on this. If I got any of these, obviously I'd get He-Man. I'd get Skeletor. Probably Man. There's another He-Man up there. Think. All right, something to think about. We're still just getting here, so let's keep going. Nothing new with Joe's. Nope. Retro carded stuff. Everything we've seen. They still have a half a peg of Emma Frost. I saw someone online. They took this is just clear plastic. They took glitter, like clear glitter, and painted it on there and really gave it like a diamond-looking shine. It was really well done, and that was a cool idea. They've still got a couple battle damaged Wolverines, and is this all blades? Yeah, still no sign in my area of Cassandra Nova or X-23, but we'll find them. I really got to make a decision about if I want to dive into I do, and then I don't. I don't know. Right now I'm saying no. I'm going to exercise a little restraint. Let's look at that peg full of terrific. Yes, they do. Transformers. Looks like there's a Toy Story end cap now. Yep. And still got this big old Mario Galaxy display. So, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna catch and release, I think, for now, for the He-Man stuff. It's just not hitting stores. It'll be available. I'm not worried about it selling out. I think I'll put them up on the pegs, though, where they belong. One more. It's my good deed for the day. Almost had the drop of the week. Okay. And then we're going to head up front to the collector's corner and finish off this Target. All right, stick around. Collector spot, abandoned cart. Usually it's full of stuff to go over here. Dragon Ball, anime heroes. Not too much else of interest. Godzilla -1, blind boxes, wave 2. That's what you can find. And 2 mystery figs. Collect them all. No. There's a Transformers, blind boxes also. Galaxy version. Oh, we got some Fugglers. We got a little Five Nights at Freddy's security breach playset, our little minifigs. Last Ronin, Super Friends. Still, they've had these Batman, Superman Bizarros for forever. Forever. This is all Pops. Anything I see of interest. And up here, we got Beetlejuice, Toony Terrors, Happy Coraline, Ben Cooper. Same stuff. Somebody took a little stitch and mounted him right there. Creepy Coraline. Yikes. And NECA looks like the same. No restock. Friday the 13th, Halloween, Ronin, Alien Romulus, Terrifier. Well, this made it over from the haul-thon. That was part of the haul-thon. It wasn't here a couple weeks ago. And we got some turtles and some plush. So, right, well, we did find the Masters of the Universe stuff here, so we're gonna let it sit for now. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me know in the comments. Are you picking them up? Should I pick them up? You're gonna say yes, of course. It looks like they're adding some Pokemon stuff here. The display is kind of in progress. I know these things are, I don't know anything about the cards or anything, so I'm sure if there was a card drop, it'd already be wiped out. So, all right, moving on, guys. Stick around, more to come. Here we are at Walmart. Mandalorian and Grogu in full effect on the end cap. At the little Star Wars section right here. Love this display, very cool. Imperial Remnant, ATRT, nice. Some singles. You got some more blockies. There's the regular Stormtrooper, Invader. I don't see, they used to have the dump. It's over there with, I see Han and Luke. I'm gonna grab a Han today. More, got some more Lego. Micro Galaxy Squadron. Not too much happening with Black Series. Same old stuff. Attack of the Clones, 375. Yeah, Glamour Shots. Padme, that's what I'm calling her now. The Mix Mashers. There's the Hulk, haven't seen him. Moving on down, more blockies. Hold on. Iron Man Cap, Thor, Spidey, and Cap Marvel Legends. There's this little Obi-Wan and Airborne Clone Trooper 2-pack. Taking a step back. Dino's looking pretty thin. Pretty thin. You got your little armor sores section. Big dinos on the bottom. Transformers blockies. Knuckle Crunchers. WWE, a bunch of Codys, LA Knights, Joe Gacy. Masters of the Universe, cartoon series, a bunch of Grizzlor, Buzz Off, there's Skeletor. Legacy collection here for G.I. Joe. Still got a bunch of not I say a bunch. You know, it's like 3 or 4 Scareglow. It's a nice figure. Diamond Dallas Page down there. Got another Lonely Joe right here. Blowtorch. Mr. Beast stuff. All right, they do have a separate collector's corner here, so let's head over there. So walking out, and just caught my eye. See, second look from Supergirl. There's Lobo's Space Hog. There's Momoa. That's cool. Some barcode. Some Walmarts have a separate display. It may be over in the collector's corner where we're headed right now. So let's get over there. Well, actually, we'll stop and see the little Star Wars dump in the middle here. Yeah. Since we're in the neighborhood, still got a bunch of Lukes and Hans, and we're gonna help ourselves to a Han Solo blocky. So there you go. We saw this display a couple of weeks ago. That's where we got the Stormtrooper with the pew pew shirt on, and they're all gone. Mando and Grogu walkies, stained glass, some lenticular prints changing. See that? There you go. Cool. Popcorn buckets. And these little tchotchkes. Of course, tons of Grogu, little mini backpacks, figures. Got one left of the Transformers ship there. And some kids' t-shirts and undies. So, all right, we're gonna grab him and head around the corner. Be right back. Stop and hit the horror section on the way over. Still got a bunch of Terrifier. That Bendy Pennywise, Ghostface, Chucky. Lots of Chucky stuff happening. Art the Clown, some Ben Coopers, and the alien statue and the Nooks, which we have. Leading us over to, I'm just gonna set this down right here. Okay, we got Pops, which we always have, Pops. We got Dragon Ball, Gundam. Still got the Metamorpho and the Call of Duties, Juggernaut statues. It's my blocky. I don't see anything new over here today. Super Friends, same guys, yeah. UFC. Then we got Phantom of the Opera, H2O Halloween, nice and creepy Coraline, and some Ronin turtles on the bottom. So. All right, still got a couple more stops to make. Another, I think one more Target, one more Walmart. So we're gonna grab this here and then head on out. Stick around, more to come. Walmart number 2 in their Star Wars section. Looks like lots of the same stuff we've seen recently. And some old stuff. And Star Wars stuff here. Moving on down. Blockies, still lots of Spideys, Caps, and Iron Man. That's it for Marvel Legends though. Sad. This Walmart's probably the worst one that I go to. Transformers, more Transformers blockies down here. I don't see any new of the Masters of the Universe stuff at this location. It's too bad. Looks like they've kind of done something with wrestling. Let me see if anybody new. Gunther, Rey Mysterio, no. Jey Uso, Punk. I don't see anybody new. Skibbity, Beyblades, Mr. Beast. Nothing. This is gonna be quick, and I got the buggy because I'm just doing a little minor shopping. So this is not the normal restock for the troops. So don't expect that finish because you won't get it. And this is it. Here we go. Nothing happening. Same stuff. Metamorpho, Leo, and Pops, and a Spidey statue, and of course, creepy Coraline. And they don't even have a horror section at this Walmart. It's terrible. Here's Alone, and Batman, Bizarro, Stranger Things hanging down here. And that's it. So, all right, guys. I think we're gonna have at least one more stop. Target, maybe another Walmart. Let's see where I actually go tomorrow. This is Friday when I'm filming this segment, so stick around. There is more to come. Target in South Riding and right away. I see something that I want, that I've been looking for, X23. Now I just have to find Cassandra Nova. I'm gonna check out the paint apps. Really good. Nice. Walk in door, find a score. Perfect. Everything else looks about the same. Got some McFarlane, Juggernaut, Doctor Strange. Some Thing Hands. What's up, Wally? All right, give you. Yep. Well, right away. Boom. That's amazing. All right, let me head over to the proper toy aisle and we'll continue this. The corner from that section, they've got a whole end cap of the affordable Masters figures. I thought these were, okay, wait, no, I'm a little confused. So these are $21.99, kind of stylized like the old school. And then here's the, okay, so they do have some of the $10. These are great. Look at these. There's He-Man, Skull Knight, Mechanic. These are really nice. I mean, the quality's really good. Tila, more He-Man. Oops, that doesn't count as drop of the week. Didn't hit the floor. Who's back there? So I see another one in the front here. Hold on. Here's Beast Man. He looks cool. Guess they got a few of him. Yeah, another He-Man back there. No Man at Arms. Huh, hang on, I'm trying to put everything back where I found it. But that's cool. And then they've got the Power Sword. A little power-up effect. Still going. Okay. And I see it kind of tucked into the side here. This Fright Fighter. Look at that. Kind of a whole bug thing happening. And then I see a bunch of Battle Cats here. Cool. And whatever that is, some kind of vehicle. Roton Assault Vehicle. Yeah. There's Skeletor riding it. See? Cool. Glad I stopped by this Target. We're barely here. We found a bunch of stuff already. This little end cap with Hot Wheels, Mercedes-Benz, Ford pickup. That's kind of cool. Moving on. Let's go, shall we? I haven't been to this particular Target in a few weeks, and I'm kind of glad I stopped by today. Let's see. Here we go. Let me park the cart. Look, another Stone Cold Chase. They have the black and the blue. There's a Jesse the Body Ventura. I got a few of the black background here. Wow. WWE all around. Let's see. Anybody new? Oh, that's nice. They did a Bray Wyatt Ultimate. I think I have seen this before, actually. A little cloudy. Well, these guys no longer with WWE. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, like 15 and 20 years with the company, just got let go. Don't be surprised to see them with AEW pretty soon. Let me scoot over to where Star Wars is here. Star Wars toys, 30% off. See some Game Reverse up there. Mando and Grogu's. Got the AT-AT from the movie. Okay, so you hold it down and keeps going. Nice. So it's got a little remote. That's cool. I never actually tried to see what it did. What's hidden down here? Oh, a bunch of more Mandos, looks like. Yeah, and the Stormtroopers and AT-AT. ATST drivers. Turtles, Dinos, Super Mario. I think this is probably the, yeah, a lot of Targets now have the Toy Story end cap. All right, let me head over to the collector's wall. It's over there, and then we'll see what else we can find. Maybe some McFarlane. Here at the collector's thing, they have Pops, of course. Then some NECA right here. Looks like it's pretty thin though. Halloween H2O. I've been talking about this Ultimate Bait Chap. I don't have one. I have this version, Alien Romulus, and I have the Hot Toys version of this as well. Check out that video. There's the thumbnail right there. Check it out. Phantom of the Opera, some blind box Chuckies. Let's scoot on over. They moved all the Toonie, what do you call it? Help me. Mine just went blank again. Toontown, Space Jam. Thank you. Jesus. The memory's the first thing to go, people. Well, the looks, then the memory. Okay. McFarlane. We found the Freddie Freeman before. We've seen Dark Archer 100 times. Last Ronin. Call of Duty Spawn. They've moved Ben Cooper up to the peg. There's Garfield and Alf. Gundam up there. Let me back up. I'm gonna try to go see, I'm looking at to my left here. The Mortal Kombat 2 came out this weekend. I might try to check that out later today. Maybe, if not, maybe tomorrow. Lion-O there. Not too much else. It's a little thinner than I remember. I do see some Mumra though, under cats. And is that a soft goods cloak? I believe it is. Look at that. We have seen Yaga, or Chaga, sorry. So there's Mumra. I don't think I've seen him in any videos. There's the barcode if you care. All right. I got some other stuff to do shopping wise, so I am gonna put some groceries in the buggy for the troops here at Target. They've expanded there. This is kind of one of them superstores with all the giant grocery side too, so we're gonna check that out. All right, and we may still hit a Walmart, so stick around. X23 and I will be right back. Last stop on the tour is another Walmart. They've got the Mando and Grogu dump, which we've seen now a few times. Vader and Yoda Legos. They've got a bunch of the Han and Luke as Stormtrooper blockies, which we picked up the Han earlier in the hunt, if you're paying attention. And it's all the same stuff. This should be t-shirts and undies and pops, yeah, and plush. Okay. So what are we looking for? Where's our proper toy aisle? Looks like this could be the place. Star Wars right here on the end. Wow, still got a Leia hanging out. Ewok Village Leia, old school. There's some original first edition white boxes. Imperial Remnant Driver, Micro Galaxy Squadron, double shuttle 2-pack down there. Wow, this has been a minute, hasn't it, since we've seen Boba Fett in the store. Plush Grogu swinging down to Marvel. Of course, there's Iron Man, Cap, and Spidey. A bunch of blockies. Infinity War, which is the guys that we've seen. I guess that's just the first wave. Scoot on down to some loud kids next aisle. Lord, Superman. I don't see anything of interest up top. Armor Sword, Transformers, George the Animal Steel, Superstar, Nikolai Volkov, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Trying to put him back on the peg. Here we go. I believe WWE Backlash is tonight, Saturday night, I believe. Oh, here's the Street Fighter figures. There's Bianca Belair. There's John Cena. Sorry about the glare. It's kind of a neat idea. That's what he looks like in the movie too. Batista. Looks like they've got those three. Yeah. Bianca's Cammy. He's Guile. And he's, what's that guy's name? Asag, how do you say that? Oh, Esgat. Esgat, sorry. All right, let me head over to the collector's wall, Mr. Beast, and we'll see what we can find over there, okay? It's almost done. On the corner to the little collector's spot, not too much happening. Bunch of Sesame Street, One Punch Man, Gundam. Still got the Call of Duty spawns, Metamorphos, Human Torch, McFarlane statue, Last Ronin, Terrifier, creepy and nice Coraline down there on the bottom. A little assortment of pops. They do have a horror section here, so we'll check it out. They still back in stock all the Terrifier figures. Look at that. Is that bendy Pennywise I like? Ghostface, Terrifier Ben Cooper, Bendable Chucky, and some plush on the bottom. And the Aliens Nook. So that did it. Well, we did find some stuff this week. Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Gary's Grails. And this is me reminding you once again, your grails are out there. Go find them. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.